Hey YouTube friends and fam, I'm back again with a quick little video and a kind of like a PSA, I guess you could say. So what I want to talk about today, of course, you've seen it in the thumbnail, is the housing crisis. And of course, everyone's familiar with the homelessness and how it's getting worse and all the foreclosures and the skyrocketing cost of rent. Yeah, we know a lot of us are feeling that pain right now. But what I want to talk about is really kind of touching my heart because I'm starting to see more and more families outside. I'm starting to see more families in the parks and, with a lot of clothing and bags and shopping carts. And you could kind of see what's going on. It don't take a rocket scientist. However, I'm starting to see them with small children. I'm starting to see them with small children. I'm starting to see families with toddlers. I'm starting to even see families with babies, seemingly roaming around, letting them play in the park, or they're in their cars, or they're just in these places where, you can pretty much read the room and tell what's going on. Yeah, I'm no stranger to being homeless. I've had my share of life's ups and downs, and I have so grateful that I have fought the good fight. How shall I say? I have made it through those dark times. Let's just put it that way. But I know, and I noticed here where I'm at in Nevada, I'm seeing a lot of that more and more. I'm seeing more shelters being opened, geared towards families. I seen it on the news the other day. They're opening up more of these rest shelter areas where families can come and people can come as a way of just getting out of the if we have bad weather or heat or cold, whatever it may be. I noticed some videos this young man does on Skid Row. I believe it's jaywalking or street walking, but shout out to him because he really does a good job in covering the homeless crisis on Skid Row. Because I remember back in the day, Skid Row was mainly for older vets or that have, fallen upon hard times or alcoholics, drug addicts, whatever the case was. Now I'm seeing it's more children down there and families. And they have absolutely no business down there. Nobody does, but children, toddlers. I noticed during the Christmas holiday, people were giving out toys and food and clothing to the homeless. And a lot of children are down there now. And that's very unfortunate. So, I just hope, it kind of reminds me of a futuristic type thing. The Mad Max Thunderdome. I don't know how many baby boomers I have in my that are watching or Gen X's, but yes, you remember that. So it's more like a futuristic cities, a lot of people homeless and towns going up in flames and a lot of anarchy and people just, wilding out, So, man, I just hate to see that for us, and at the rate this country, the rate this country is going. I really do hope we see some kind of and it doesn't get worse before it gets better. But sometimes, that's that old cliche. Well, I really don't want to be the downer Debbie today, but you guys go enjoy your Wednesday, your hump day. And I will be back with another PSA or a quick little video. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you like my message, drop a like. If you want to, feel, you have something to say about the situation, feel free to drop a chit chat. But until next time, you guys have a great day. Be safe out there.